Okay, Mari, let's go. What is your first question? You're probably wondering why I brought you here. No, that's not what this is about. This is not about me. This is about you on the other side of this video. Deep, huh? So I am creating this YouTube channel. I actually have created Hexa Cafe FC. Hexa stands for 6. So I think it's 6 in Greek. Yeah, actually I don't think. I'm sure it's 6 in Greek. And the reason I chose this is because Brazil has 5 World Cup trophies. You know the Brazilian jersey? There's 5 stars on it. 1 star for each World Championship. So anyways, Hexa Cafe represents the chase of the 6th one, which I think will come eventually. I'm not sure it's gonna come this year, but eventually Brazil is gonna get there. And this channel is about why Brazil gets there consistently, year after year, World Cup after World Cup. And there are many facets, many ways of looking at it. And I wanna show my view, and that's what this channel is about. And this thing is crazy good. You're gonna see afterwards, it's gonna pick up no noise from the outside. But thanks for doing that. And we got company today. Is she in camera? Yeah. This is my special companion. Her name is Minnie. Minnie has a mighty bite, so be careful. Yeah, she's not that mini when it comes to that. Let's pick a topic and talk about it. Like anything in life, there's nothing guaranteed. But the chances of getting there can be measured many ways. You can measure the odds of winning in, say, in Vegas or in a betting platform or whatever. So people say who's a favorite, who's not. But why is Brazil constantly there? It's because Brazil produces players. But right now, we don't have a Brazilian manager on the team. We have a foreign manager, a coach. This is the first time in history. The first time in history Brazil has a foreign coach. In Brazilian culture, we still believe that we're producing players, maybe not at the rate that we used to, but our biggest deficit has been on the coaching side or the tactical side. I don't buy everything related to that, but that's generally the perception. Anyways, one big topic, have you heard about the Brazilian call-up for the World Cup? To go to the World Cup, you have to call up the team. So the coach goes out there and he has to name 26 players to go to the World Cup. It's like a draft. It's like the NFL draft. Yeah, or whatever, NBA draft, etc. In Brazil, I think it's kind of special because you have so many possibilities. There are a few players that are locked. You know they're gonna go, unless they get injured or whatever before the tournament. There's one particular thing, one particular player that caught everybody's attention. If Neymar was gonna be called up or not, because he has not been playing, he's been hurt the last 3 years, he's not really been on the field. And some people were saying that he's not fit, he shouldn't go, he's too old, they gotta give chances to the younger guys. And no one knew until the coach stepped up to the podium and said his name. Then people went ballistic. People went nuts. On the internet, you see there's tons of videos, people going crazy, even Neymar was crying. It's normal. A bunch of players actually were crying. I was asked by someone if Neymar was called because of how good a player he is for the soccer side, or if he got called up because of the commercial side. There's a big commercial interest, like companies that sponsor him, they want to see him on the World Cup, etc. When he was in his prime, he was amongst the top players in the world, top 3, I would say, top 3 for sure. But he has not been that player for the last 3 years. He really has not played. And if you take a player to the World Cup and he's not on the field, you can't put him in for the full 90 minutes, he could be taking the spot away from somebody that could contribute. That's one thing. The other thing that you might not know about, maybe you do, is the off the field issues. Do you know about that? Yeah, Neymar apparently is not a saint, especially off the field. He's been known to cause a few stirs. Yeah, he can be a handful off the field, and the coach actually talked to him before. I read that the coach talked to him beforehand and made sure he understood that if he was called up, what the expectations were. He's supposed to cut down on his social media. He's supposed to be doing this, doing that, etc. So apparently he said, yeah. And as a Brazilian player, I can only imagine how great that feeling is of being called up. When you're raised in Brazil, most kids are gonna play soccer, and most kids are gonna have this passion for the sport, and it's their ultimate dream to play in a World Cup and win a World Cup for Brazil. So Neymar knows this is his last chance. He's 34 years old. This is his last World Cup. He's been hurt the last few years. He knows that the body can't take it anymore. And this is his last push to get in a final World Cup and try to win it for Brazil. He came close in 2014. Actually, we don't remember 2014. Brazil is hosting the World Cup for the second time. We have a team that was okay. Superstar Neymar carrying the team. We get to the knockout stage against Colombia. He gets hit really hard, gets kneed on the back, and he's out. Next game is a semifinal against Germany. Do you know what happened?
They lost.
We were annihilated. 7-1. The game every Brazilian wants to forget. So that was Neymar's first World Cup. Second World Cup 2018, he actually did okay. The team fell to Belgium. Third World Cup, he actually did okay. He actually scored a knockout stage against Croatia. An awesome goal. Anyways, so what were we talking about? We're talking about why Neymar got called up, huh? Yeah, I think that's the topic. Those are Neymar's experiences in a World Cup. And frustration is the name of the game because only one team is going to win it, and it's only every 4 years. So it's not the easiest thing to win, but that's what drives you as a player to win competitions. And the World Cup is the hardest and most respected, the most desired competition there is. I'm really psyched about it, and I think Neymar is there because he can bring experience and he can bring lots of skills and playmaking abilities to a team that's filled with youngsters, especially on offense, and has a really veteran kind of defense and midfield. And I think he can be just that one thing that the team needs at the right time. Is he going to play the 90 minutes? I doubt it. I doubt he's going to be fit to play the full game. But I'm hoping that Neymar can be that playmaker and that guy that brings Brazil the 6th World Cup, the Hexa. For the commercial interest, I don't buy it. And for one particular reason. Coach Ancelotti has the ultimate say. Who he calls, who he doesn't. How do I know that? I don't know that. Who knows that, right? But what I can say is that he's the guy that has won 5 Champions League, the only manager that has won a domestic title on the top 5 leagues in Europe, well respected. Ancelotti does not need this. He wants to be an impactful person in Brazilian soccer and get Brazilian soccer to where it was in the past. And there's no way he's going to listen to outsiders telling him what to do. This is much more than just money. It's about legacy. It's about doing something that no other manager has done before. A team has never won the World Cup with a foreign manager. So Ancelotti will be the first one ever. There's no better place to do it. I think that's it. That's my story for today. Anyways, signing off.